If you were expecting the PS5 to be a console that's going to last you up to a decade, well, sadly, it's not going to even potentially reach half that length. So let's get into the news and actually talk about this. Boy, do we have some interesting gaming news in today's video. G'day guys, my name's Champ. If you end up enjoying today's video, please smack the like button real good. And really quickly, we have a sponsor. It's a game known as Everforward. It's a new adventure puzzle game. You can go and download this game over on Steam, and basically it's the story of Maya. Maya is lost in a strange world somewhere between reality and imagination. She's alone to confront her despair on her journey of discovery, where she must unlock her memories and confront her fears to unravel the secrets of the world. In this game, players need to use their observational skills and intelligence to solve multiple puzzles to piece together the mystery of Maya's past and what dark secrets are buried. So yeah, go check out the link in the description down below to download Everforward. Hopefully you guys enjoy the game, and yeah, now let's get to the gaming news. And it's some really interesting news with the PS5 and its life cycle. So if you know, the current PlayStation, the PS4, has been around for about 7 years. It's about 6 or 7 years for its life cycle, and that's what we've pretty much seen over the past generations with consoles, including the Xbox line. And this time around, both Xbox and PlayStation seem to have different strategies going into this generation. Xbox, with the Xbox Series X, are kind of releasing a console that's going to be a fluid transition over to the next generation from the Xbox One, and we'll see it give backwards compatibility and just make it all around easily accessible for everyone to just go between one and the other. On the PlayStation side of things, games won't be the same way, because we'll be seeing games specifically made for the PlayStation 5 that won't be available on the PS4, and it won't be as simple. Now, on top of those plans right there, we've actually found out more of Sony's plans that have come to light. And these reports are suggesting that Sony will be cutting the life cycle of the PS5 shorter than we've previously had before. Which is really interesting, because Sony are also planning to release more consoles than ever before and double that of what Xbox are going to ship, which is crazy. So they'll end up having a shorter lifespan for the PS5, and they'll have even more units shipped out and hopefully sold to consumers. Now, I'm reporting on this, and it does sound pretty negative, but it isn't all bad news, because we live in such a quick moving, fast moving technological age right now. And according to DigiTimes, sources from Sony's back-end supply chain in Taiwan told the outlet that the PS5 console lifecycle won't be 6 or 7 years, as was with the case with the PS4, PS3, and PS2 before it. Instead, the PS5's console lifespan will be just 5 years, which will end up being the shortest life cycle for a Sony console since the original PlayStation, which lasted for just over 5 years. Now, like I just mentioned, over the next 5 years in that life cycle of the PS5, the sources did add that Sony expects to ship a huge number of 120 million consoles, and that could actually potentially go up to 170 million consoles depending on the success of the PS5. Now, that is such a massive number, and to give you guys some context, the PS4 has sold 110 million units as of May 2020, and that's almost 7 years later after its release. The PS2, which is their best-selling console of all time, has sold over 155 million units worldwide over its course, which was about 6.5 years. And just to reiterate, like I mentioned earlier, Xbox will be shipping about half those units, so about 60 million out to consumers, which is crazy. So obviously PlayStation are going full steam ahead with this, and Xbox are kind of sitting back, and then they're kind of making a smoother transition and seeing how it all goes for them, because it's all going to be one big ecosystem. Honestly, this isn't bad news that the life cycle is going to be shorter, that there are going to be more consoles, that PlayStation are very ambitious. It's actually really exciting news, because it means that we are going to be seeing upgrades and potentially a PlayStation 6. Yeah, a PS6. We're already sort of talking about it. Not really. This is just a quick mention here. We may end up seeing a PS5 Pro or some sort of generational, semi-generational leap there, which will be just an upgrade to the PS5. Yeah, so a PS5 Pro, not most likely a PS... No, actually it would, because they're actually talking about the entire life cycle. That is just crazy. I've just come to that realization mid-video. I usually really think about this beforehand, and I was, but now I'm just like, whoa, That's crazy. But yeah, this all actually does make a lot of sense, especially if they do start releasing consoles at much cheaper prices and they give the consumers what they want every single 4 to 5 years, which looks like is what it's happening. So we'll end up getting cheaper consoles more often. We'll get those upgrades. Let me know what you guys think regarding that, because I think it's pretty cool. It's sort of moving, like I've said in the past, to smartphone sort of ways. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.